What's good, YouTube? This your boy, the finesse guy, J Diggy, Manny motherfucking coming at y'all with Lowly, no, it's alcohol in there. Coming at y'all with another motherfucking story time. Alright, so look, if you're new to the channel, first off, if you do, make sure you smack the fuck out that thumbs up and that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Join the motherfucking God Squad, all that good shit, right? Excuse me, y'all. I got some shit in my eye. And I put lotion on so she keep trying to lick the motherfucking lotion. Freaky deaky ass nigga. But nah man, so we gonna hop straight into it. Like, I know I ain't did a story time in a while, unless you was in the live stream or you just happen to watch the live stream on the replay. I ain't did one of these in a minute, but y'all can see from the title, it's how the Air Force almost got me killed.
Say another motherfucking word and this shit is over. And I ain't playing, nigga.
Yeah, brother, that was me. I almost died in the Air Force. Not once, not twice, but 3 motherfucking times, nigga. Count it. 3, bitch. So I don't want to hear shit about service to my country, bitch. I almost died for this motherfucker 3 times. So I'm gonna give y'all the first time I almost got my ass clapped in the Air Force, right? So my job back then, when I was top flight security world, motherfucking security forces. Shouts out to all my sec folk people. You know what I'm saying? Good booby. Now look at you. You on camera, look at them acting a plum fool. Look at you. Alright. So, my job, security forces, right? Top flight security world. Nigga, we protecting the base, nigga, all that shit, but we ain't got no jurisdiction off base, you bitch. So, shouts out to all y'all that's cops in the Air Force or whatnot. But nah, man, so I'm gonna try my best to explain it the best that I can so my non-military people get exactly what I'm saying. So, you know how like you have on-the-job training and shit? So, our on-the-job training consists of exercises. So, like if they had too many posts for that day or they had too many people and they didn't need you, they wouldn't just send you fucking home. I don't know what it is about the Air Force to send niggas home, but they did not want to. So, they would put you on standby, and 9 times out of 10, on standbys, you running exercises or on-the-job training. So, it was just me on standby that day, and so I had a flight chief. It's like the supervisor. It's like you got a supervisor, and he got a supervisor. That's the flight chief. So he was like, Diggs, come with me, you running exercise. So he give me a red gun. Now if y'all know what a red gun is, it's like this plastic looking gun that's legit red. That shit don't shoot. You can't load nothing in that bitch. It's legit red, like a red toy gun, bro. But that bitch is like plastic and it got a little bit of weight. So, needless to say, he handed me that bitch. He was like, all right, so we're gonna go to the main gate. You gonna give him a credit card instead of an ID. You need an ID to get on base. He was like, look, you're gonna be like, this all I got. I'm getting on base. He was like, I want you to pull the gun and you can do whatever you want from there. I was like, shit, alright nigga, like, I already think I'm Denzel and shit. So I'm like, but it's right up my alley, boy. I'm finna take a couple niggas hostages, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna cause mass murder out this bitch. Nigga, wake up in the morning, get murder on my mind. Nigga, I was finna set it off with that motherfucking red gun. So needless to say, we get to the gate. He was like, all right, go do your thing. So my homeboy, he was actually on the gate that day. And so I ran up, dapped him up. I was like, hey, bro, look, I gotta run this exercise. I hate running exercise on my friends. So I was like, I'm gonna just chill. I had planned to do like extra dumb shit. But since you up here, I'm not gonna fuck with you, bro. So I told him what I was finna do. He was like, all right, cool. So I was like, all right, we about to start this shit. He was like, all right, bet. So I was like, so we started it from there. So I was like, hey, what's up, man? He was like, how you doing, sir? And I was like, man, I'm good. You know, I'm just trying to get to this commissary before before all the good shit gone, like they be picking over shit. Y'all know how old people is. He was like, what? That's what's up. He was like, oh, I can just see your ID. I was like, all right, I got you, my man. And my credit card, like he told me to, he was like, hey, man, unfortunately, I can't let you on base with just a credit card. I was like, but bro, like I really need to get where I need to get going. Like, bro, like I can't, like I gotta get on base today, dog. Like they having a sale, bro. Like I need to get on base. So he was like, I'm sorry, unfortunately, I can't let you on base. So while we in the middle of this discussion, this exercise discussion, my other homeboy, he was new on flight. He had been like there like a month. But like me and him got cool. He had a Camaro. I always wanted a Camaro. That shit was pimped out, all that shit, right? So I was like, oh shit. So he walked up and he was like, hey, what's up, Diggs? I was like, oh, what's up, man? I was like, hey, we doing an exercise right now, so just so you know. He was like, all right, cool. So I go back to talking to him, and I'm like, hey, bro, look, like I really gotta get on base, dog. Like, I don't care what you talking about, but I just gotta get on base. He was like, sir, I can't let you get on base. So when he was like, sir, I reached in the waistband, because I put the red gun in my waistband, pulled that bitch out smooth as hell. It was like slow.
Look at me. Look at me. You wanted me to suck your dick. That's what you said, right? That what you said? Didn't you say suck my dick, bitch? Don't lie to me. That's what you said. You telling me I'm a liar?
I was like, I'm getting on base. So he was like, man. So he went from here, because it's a red gun, and it's a red fucking gun. He went from here like, all right, man, damn, like, all right, bro. Like, he went from here to fucking here. He was like, and then his eyes just got wide as shit. And he was like, oh shit. And so like, I was like, what the fuck? And so like, I have this thing in my head to where if I hear something behind me, I can process what the fuck I just heard and replay that shit. So when I pulled my shit like this, the nigga that was behind me that came up later and I was like, yo, what's good, bro? This is an exercise. My nigga pulled his real shit. So my nigga pulled his real M9, got that bitch pointed at the back of my head and was like, Diggs, don't do it. Don't do what, bitch? Like, oh God, like this nigga like pull his real shit, cause I heard this shit come like click click and it was like, I was like, nigga. Like y'all remember that from Rush Hour when the fucking taxi cab pulled his shit out and them niggas let the gun hang?
I ain't playing with you, man. You think I'm playing with you?
Don't move. Drop your guns.
I was like, NX, bro. NX. Cause I'm like, this nigga really pulled his real motherfucking 9 with a bullet in the goddamn chamber to the back of my motherfucking dome piece, bro. And it's a fucking exercise, G. Like, let's just be real. If we go back to our training, like our legit training, if that was a real gun that I had in my hand and he would have shot me, he had all right to shoot me. And the fact that he pulled his real shit, and if he would have been like, blam, I'd have been dead as fuck. Like, he should have pulled, but I don't know what stopped. I think because he knew me, it stopped him from being like, blam, because he was like, Diggs, don't do it. And I was like, nigga, do what? And then like when I fucking had the red gun from my finger, he put his shit up all fast. Oh, it's my bad. And I was like, bitch, in this shit right here, dog. My fucking flight chief came up talking about, hey man, like, I really like your response and everything, but this is an exercise. But it's nice to know that you would, like, if this was real world, you ain't afraid to pull your gun. I was like, nigga, what? That is the worst you had to say? You should have been getting on his motherfucking ass because he almost shot me in the back of my motherfucking dome. Like, I'm talking like this shit would have been closed casket. Like, I ain't never felt so much heat on the back of my head in my life, nigga. Like, that shit was like, doo-doo, doo-doo. And like, I have never put my hands up so goddamn fast in my life. I was like, oh, shit, you got it. You got it, bro. I don't want to smoke. You got it. So that was the first time. After that, needless to say, I never ran exercise again. Fuck that flight chief, dog. Nigga tried to have me decapitated. Second time, I'm at Cadam. Cadam is like our range, so where you gotta shoot like once every so often to keep your qualifications up. So we out there, bam, 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 bam. Nigga, I'm alright with the blicky, you know what I'm saying? Like, they won't let me shoot like this. They always make me shoot like this. So it take off like my expert qualifications, and they let me tilt that bitch. I'm lethal. I'm gonna fucking Punisher out this bitch. Pop, pop. Nigga, I'm nasty. I'm John Wick, nigga. It's like, no. But, so this is the second time. So we at the range, we shooting. And so one of the things is you always keep your weapon down range. You never put that bitch here, nowhere else. Especially if you got rounds in it. You clear that bitch out, you holster that bitch immediately. Cause nigga, we treat every weapon as if it's loaded, right? Somebody should have told that bitch that. So, there's like, I don't know how many times I've been in firing. So, there's like my umpteenth time shooting and shit. So, we near the end. It's like blam blam. Cause everybody know the 9mm is like near the end shit. So, this brand new jump. She's standing right next to, she's standing over here. Like one of my homies is standing over here. So, it was like, she's shooting. And so it's like blam blam. And apparently her shit, instead of going blam, that shit went click. So when it go click, that means it hit the back of the round, right? But the bullet didn't come out. It's stuck. So it's either it can have a delayed reaction, the bullets are dud, or it just didn't load right, or some shit like that, right? So they say when you do that, you're supposed to go bam, click, bam, and keep shooting, because either you're going to jack that round out, the round going to like go in how it's supposed to, or like the round just going to fucking fall out. So instead of going and then keep shooting, bitch was like, click, oh no, excuse me, I need help. So of course she's standing right here. I'm standing right here. She turned this way. And who did she aim dead the fuck at? Me, nigga. Like, so she was like, excuse me. All I hear, because I'm just like, bam, bam. Because I'm trying to pass this shit so I ain't got to come back. Like, it's late. I'm trying to go the fuck home. So I'm just, blah, 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 blah. That was all I hear. Diggs, get the fuck down. Get the fuck down. So I'm like, oh, shit. So I get down. And I look, this bitch got her shit just pointed to her. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Keep your fucking gun down range. And so I'm like, oh, shit. And so, like, one of my homies, he was a academy instructor. And they was like, Diggs, you ain't see that shit? I said, what the fuck happened? It was like, all I heard was get down, so I got the fuck down. And I looked and she pointing her shit like this. They was like, bruh, apparently her fucking round didn't go off. And so her fucking ass just turned. Like, you could have fucking got shot, bro. And then, like, my other homeboy, he was an instructor. He was like, you could have fucking shot Diggs. What is wrong with? Like, they fucking getting on her shit. Like, I think she started crying and shit. They like, you could have fucking shot Diggs. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Keep your gun down right. Like, they was getting in her ass, like, that's me, booey. So, they was getting on her ass. And, like, I mean, rightfully so, because, nigga, I could have died. Like, if that shit would have had, like, a delayed reaction, she go like this, and it's just like, blam. Like, the where she was aiming, like, it have tore all this shit up. Like, it have been, like, cause she had, like, it at a slant. So it went through my shoulder and went, like, straight up in here. Like, I don't know if a bullet going to just come through my shoulder and pop my neck. I don't want to get shot, period, bitch. Like, I ain't fuck with the AirForce like that, but I don't want to get out like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. So that was the second time. And then the third and final time, it was on some fluke shit. So, like, if y'all know what it is, we got, in the Air Force, we got weapons like 230, 240, 249, M9 and M14. Well, they got M18s now, whatever. So, when I was deployed, another fucking deployment story. So, when I'm deployed, I had a 240 cert, I said 230, 203 cert, and a fucking M9, M14. So, I have 4 certs. So the 240 was the big motherfucker that just be like, do. So I had that one. The 203 was the grenade launcher. M4 just a little rifle, like on Call of Duty and shit. And then the M9 just a little flap, the pistol and shit. The flap. So, homegirl, like, I guess she pulled the 240 that day, right? So I wake up like, I ain't gonna say hella late, but I'm like 10 minutes late. And like my schedule, it'd be like, wake up, go like across the hall, like across the walkway to the bathroom, come back to the room, get dressed, and then dip so I could get my weapon and start the day off. So I'm running late, so I'm like, I'm hauling ass, brushing the teeth or whatever. I run back to the shit, get dressed, and I'm like 5-10 minutes late. I wouldn't even say 10, I'm like 5 minutes late, but it's still like, I give myself barely enough time to get all my shit together. So 5 minutes is fucking me. So I run over there, and then I notice, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And like, it's like hella yellow tape. Like, they got shit roped off where I usually walk in and shit. I'm like, oh, what the fuck is this? So I'm like, oh shit, what the hell? They was like, nah, don't worry about getting weapons or whatever. We gotta have a fucking remount or whatever that shit is. I was like, we ain't even had guard mount. They was like, yeah, don't worry about that shit. We got somebody fucking fired off their shit, right? So this is what happened. Shorty had her 240, and the way you supposed to load, you don't load it with the, if I'm not mistaken, I might be fucking this up, I don't remember, but you're not supposed to load it with the shit, with the motherfucking the barrel back, whatever you call that shit. You supposed to ride that bitch forward, then load up, so it's not one in the chamber, if I'm not mistaken. Because if you load up and that bitch is back here, as soon as you go like this, that shit blam, like that shit going off. So what happened was, Shorty ain't do the process of riding that bitch forward. She loaded up, so it's like, if she squeezed, that bitch going off. So she carrying that bitch, in the 240 heavy as hell. You got all the ammo and the 240, so she carrying it, right? She put it down, and apparently like it had like one of them hairline ass triggers on it that day or something. So as soon as she put that shit down, then she said boom, and then she said phew. And so where it hit, like I seen a bullet hole where that bitch hit at, right? If I'd have been there like 5 minutes earlier, I probably would have got smacked, because that is the exact fucking path that I walk to get my shit. So like my homeboy was like, he was tripping. He was, bro, what the fuck? This bitch almost shot me, stupid motherfucker. Cause he was like, bro, like she set that bitch down in front of me, and all I heard was shh. Like he felt the shit whiz past him, and he was like, nigga, like what the fuck? And I was like, oh shit. And so like I measured, like I went and I found a bullet hole, because it was like a bullet hole in like the barriers or whatever. So like I went and I measured this shit, bro. Like if I would have been walking there bitch like 5 minutes earlier, dog, she'd have took like all this off. Like she'd have shot me dead like right here, because I measured this shit. Because I stood up and I was like, here, and I was like, oh shit, I got pop square in my shit, boy. I was like, bro, that shit would have tore me a new face, bro. So after that shit, kind of knew it was time for me to leave. Like, that's the third time I almost got shot over some goofy shit that wasn't even my fault. Like, so that's, I probably got PTSD. I probably need to get this shit checked out, right? What time? No. Yeah, alcohol is bad. But that's my almost dying in the Air Force story. Y'all got 3 stories in one. Hopefully I enjoyed it. If y'all did, make sure you hit that thumbs up and that like button. Be on the lookout for some more vids. I got an unboxing, and I got another on feet review coming, and then I got another, I guess like vlog, or like I guess self-help video, like help y'all to where y'all can finesse some graphic tees and shit like that. So just be on the lookout for those, man. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for watching. Shouts out to all y'all that helped me get to 1K. More on the way. And yeah, man, I love y'all. Thank you for watching. Like I always say, I will see y'all when I see y'all. Y'all be easy. Peace. Lola, you believe it? You almost ain't had no father.